This video is going to show you how to connect your broker to the automated swing trading strategy called MOMO. It's a really easy and quick process. I'm going to show you how to do it with a paper account, but the process is really just the same for any live broker. So when you create your TradersPost account, you're going to land on your dashboard and you'll have a $100,000 TradersPost paper broker. If you don't have that paper broker, then it's really pretty easy to add. Just hover over brokers and go to connected brokers. And I'm just going to go ahead and delete this paper broker that we have here. And then you'll choose TradersPost, and that'll create a brand new paper broker for you. And if you actually did want to have multiple paper brokers, you could do that. So if you just click Connect Broker and then click TradersPost again, you'll see now that you have TradersPost 2, which is a second paper account. And it's really easy to use. You can place trades in it. So we'll just buy 1 share of Square at market price. Everything looks good. TradersPost 2. It's a market order. All right, let's click buy. All right, now we have 1 open position on Square. Let's go back to the main list. You see that we have a closed order here and we have our open position. I'm just going to go ahead and close this position now. We'll mark it exit out. You see it's closed now. It had a small 8-cent loss. That's all right. So I'm just going to go ahead and delete this second paper broker now. So the next thing you're going to want to do is hover over strategies and go to subscriptions. And you'll land on this page and you'll see that you don't have any strategy subscriptions right now, and just click new subscription. And you'll see that the only public strategy that's available for you to subscribe to is called MOMO. So you're just going to want to click subscribe next to that and just give it a quick configuration. You can check to have it auto submit. If you don't have auto submit checked, you will get an opportunity to approve or reject each trade. So I'm just going to fill in my email address. You can choose which tickers you want to be a part of the subscription. So by default, it'll just select 15 tickers that are the defaults for the strategy. But if you did want to choose different tickers, you could do that. And we're going to configure it to go to the TradersPost paper broker that we created earlier. And we are going to configure it to use 6.7% of the $100,000 account. Now this is because 6.7 times 15 is 100%. Now if you only wanted to have 10 tickers, you could configure this as 10%. Or say you wanted to do 20 tickers and $1,000 per position, that would mean that the most of your $100,000 you would spend would be $20,000. Now keep in mind, if one of the tickers costs more than $1,000 a share, then that trade for that ticker would get rejected. So I'm going to switch this back to 6.7%, and we are going to exit market. This just guarantees that we will get out. If you were to not check this, then you're going to get a limit order in your broker, and that limit order may not get filled. So just keep that in mind. If you don't check that, you need to be watching to make sure, because you could get stuck in a position if the limit order does not fill. So we'll save that. Looks good. We're using 6.7% of the $100,000, so it should be right around $6,700. It all looks good. Let's give it an enable. And make sure you read the TradersPost Terms of Service and Privacy Policy. Check the checkbox and then click Enable. And now you're good to go. And now as soon as you get a signal for one of the tickers selected, you will get a trade. You'll get a notification in your email, and you will get a trade in your broker at the close of the candle that triggered the signal. So that's it for today. Thanks a lot, everyone.